Hey, welcome back, Tophat Smoking Barbecue. What we're going to do for you today, we've got these big, thick pork chops. We're going to smoke them on the pit, on the pit barrel. So what we're going to do first, we're going to put a brine on them. We got apple juice. We put a cup of coarse salt, sea salt, kosher salt, and a cup of brown sugar. We mixed it all up. And we're just going to do. We're not doing an overnight brine. About a 2-3 hour brine. That's all it's going to take. I'm going to put these in this nice container here, and then we're going to just pour in this apple juice, salt, brown sugar concoction that we mixed up. Just 64 ounces of apple juice, salt, and brown sugar. It'll be fine. What we'll do is we'll pour it in here, get it all over our pork chops. There we go. What we're going to do now is we put this in the fridge for probably, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to cook these around 3, so 3-4 hours. And you want to get them in there, get most of the air out. And so in about 3 hours, we'll come back, take them out, show you how we're going to prepare them. Get the pit barrel up and running, and then we'll show you what we're going to do. So we'll see you in about 3 hours. Okay, here we are. We've had it brining for 3 hours. So we're back out here. They're looking pretty good. This is our competition rub, what we use. We use the all Heath raws, honey, garlic, and pecan. We got them all mixed together in one thing. So we're going to put this on. We also made up a maple syrup, honey, and bourbon glaze. 1 cup of maple syrup, a half cup of honey, 2 shots of bourbon. Heat it up, burn the alcohol off, let it cool, and there's your glaze. We've done that in other videos. You can go back to our pork belly videos if you need to see it. So we're going to go ahead and start hitting this with some rub. Like I said, that's these 3 rubs here all combined. Just makes it easier to put on. So we're going to get that on both sides. We got the pit barrel fired up, ready to roll. So as soon as we get this done, we'll take it over to the pit. I did add some chunks of apple wood, so that's what our flavor will be for smoke, will be apple. Got some regular old Kingsford original charcoal rolling in there. These should take, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Pretty thick cut of pork chop. Pit barrel really doesn't, you don't usually use temp on that. It doesn't come with a thermometer. I've installed my own just because that's how I like to do things, but you don't need it with a pit barrel. You just let it in there. We'll be sticking a thermometer in these. We'll use the meter thermometer that we have to be keeping temp. And then when we get this up to about 140 degrees internal, we'll glaze it. And then we'll let it bring it up to about 145. There's some squirrels over here playing around making some noise. So, take this over to the pit. And we'll see you over at the pit in a second. Okay, here we are. We're over here at Meat Town. As you can see, the pit barrel is rolling. Got some good smoke coming in there. We're just going to set these on there. Got 6 of these nice size chops. And we're just going to put them in there, a little space them out nice and evenly so they're not crowding each other. Put one right here in the middle. And we're going to let that roll. Let me do this real quick. I had that rebar in there, so I'm going to put this other glove on real quick so I don't burn my hand. You have to put these in, helps regulate the temperature, or too much air gets through. So there you go. You put the lid back on before this spikes out too high. Alright, we're going to let that sit. I don't know. I'm going to put my thermometer in it here in a little bit. And we'll flip them, and we'll show you when we flip them. Get some grill marks on both sides. So we'll be back when it's time to flip them. Alright, back out here. It's been 45 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and flip these suckers. Actually, get a look at them. They're looking really good. So let's go ahead and flip them over. Woo! Looking good, looking good. Smoke's getting in my eyes, so it's a little tough. That's a nice big one in the middle. Alright, looking good. Probably got about a half hour more, and these things are probably going to be done. We're up to over 100 degrees, so they're not going to take a whole lot longer. Alright, we'll see you back here. It's time to glaze them, and then we'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, here we are, back out here. It is time to glaze it. Unfortunately, I cannot find my brush, so what we're going to do is just pour it on just like this. That'll work just fine. I don't know where my brush is, but these things happen. Alright. Flip it over, get the other side. Alright. It's hard to see with this smoke blasting through my eyeballs. Okay, we'll let that sit on there for about 5 minutes. We'll probably glaze it one more time and then we'll be done. Alright, see you back in a minute. Okay, it's been a few minutes, so we're going to go ahead and hit this sucker with some glaze one more time. And then we'll get them out of there and let them rust, and then we'll try one. Alright. Flip it over. Woohoo! Smoky, smoky, man. This pit barrel does the trick. That's the trick that killed me right about now. And there we go. Good thing, because I'm out. Alright, about 5 more minutes and we'll take them out. Alright, we're back out here. So we've reached our desired doneness. We're right about 145. So we're going to go ahead and put these suckers right over here. Man, they look good. They look real good. We're going to go ahead and throw some foil on them. And, man, I need a bigger pan. And we'll let them rest for half hour or so. Then we'll cut into it and see what we got. That's a big one there. And another pretty good size. Alright, so we'll see you back when it's time to try it out. Okay, so here we are, the finished product. So let's take a look at it. Looking really nice. Let's cut out a little piece here. See what we got. Nice and juicy. Look at them juices. Real juicy. Get here. Alright. Really nice and juicy. Busting flavor. You can really get that maple glaze. Tastes a hint of that brine. Got all that rub we put on there. It's really juicy. It's a good piece of pork chop right there. So shelf pit barrel, pork chops, a little brine. You two can be eating like this. Good stuff. See you next time. Hey, hope you liked that video. It was a lot of fun to make. Hope you guys try it out. If you'd like to subscribe, click here. If you want to watch some more of our videos, click here. So Tophat Smoke and Barbecue, we thank you.